Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is future Pink Cadillac Sales Director Adrienne Hollifield. I'm really excited. My amazing friend Chastity and I actually did something last week. We were just sick and tired of not having as many faces as we wanted to have. Personally, we love helping our units grow, love helping you grow, but we knew that we needed to get back on the personal recruiting, facialing, partying train. And so our National Sales Director, Summer Fortenberry, has this amazing program called the Perfect 10. It's where you hold 10 parties a month. And you know what? If you're going to do that, you're going to exponentially grow your business. And so I was in a spot where we live in Sumter, South Carolina, but I live in, my husband, we live near Sumter, South Carolina, but in a little town called Manning. And there's hardly anybody here, so it's a really small town. And built my business in several different pockets. But I was like, you know what? I'm kind of like in a rut in my business where I don't have personal leads. I mean, I have personal customers, tons of that. But I need new leads. And, you know, Mary Kay, you really need 5 different sources of leads at all times. You need referrals. So when you do facials, getting referrals. Honoring working women, which is what we're going to talk about now. Warm chatting. Like customer appreciations and different things like that. So there's like 5 different sources of leads that you need. So I love this, and all the credit goes to Megan. Her last name starts with a K. I don't have it written down. She was the queen of sharing in one of the seminars this past year, and she made a Voxer, and Chastity and I listened to it and just ran with it. And so she gets the credit for the idea for sure. This is just a really simple way to break it down and how to actually do it, because we did it, and we did it last week, so we know the results that are happening. But this is called Honoring Working Women. And the key is she talked about getting 100 new leads. And so we broke this down and we're like, we're going to get 50 because we're used to getting 0, okay? Like at that day, we had 0 new leads. And so we're going to go get 50 in the next 24 hours. Okay, and so we broke it down, and so we did like 30 the first day because I have a 1-year-old and she has kids in school. And so we had to think of pockets of time, and we'd start, most businesses open at 9 or 10 a.m., and we started then. And then went till lunchtime. And you know what? Even if we were tired, we didn't stop, because we knew that that next one is what was going to be the special spark in our business. That's the woman who needed us. And so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need lead slips. Okay, they look like this. You can literally Google them. It doesn't have to look like this. There's different ones. I don't want to put this person's information on here, but enter to win, and it has like their name, number. Have they ever tried Mary Kay? City and state. But I just say jot down your name and number, and if you've ever used Mary Kay, and if they have a consultant, it checks that. So you just throw that lead away because she has a consultant that services her. And we never want to take those away from somebody. So you need lead slips. You need a pen. We have a baby clipboard. Chastity keeps that part. I keep the basket and the leads, and she keeps the baby clipboard. And we have a pen tied to that baby clipboard. I'm so serious, because people will walk off with your pens, and then they'll have an excuse not to give you their information. And so having that already nipped in the bud. You need a smile. So here's the great thing. Even if you're having a bad day, you need to put on your Elevation Church radio and get your mind in the right place, because when you're going in front of these people, you're setting the tone for who you are and what you're representing today, and are you honoring them or are you not? And so having a smile that just lights up the room is so important. Having a sense of urgency. Do not take 5 hours to do this. Go out and get these leads. And then you need a place where there are a lot of people at the same time. And so we went to like the hospital area where there was, we ate lunch there. And then we literally just had our flowers there in the lunchroom, and they came by and got flowers. And we just went there and ate lunch. We didn't like ask for permission or anything like that. We were just there because anybody can eat lunch, and they have the best lunch at the hospital. I know, because I just had Baby Miles, and the food was amazing. I chose that instead of Chick-fil-A. And then, because their food's great and their sweet tea is the bomb. And then we were just there, so that's awesome. So we did this last week, and you know, if you think about it, whenever you are getting 50-ish flowers each, you're actually going to get about 30, 40 names and numbers, okay? So we're going to take those averages. So I got like 30 to 40 names and numbers. So this is exactly what I do. I go up to them and I have my basket, okay, and pretend this is my carnation, because you're going to need like a carnation wholesale dealer. I don't know exactly whose ours is because Chastity handles that part, but you can literally call around to your florist or literally ask on your Facebook friends if you know like a flower wholesale dealer. You should be able to get like 100 for $40. Or we got like 50. No, we got 100 for 60. But you should be able to get like cheaper than that. And that's what we're looking for next, is like a real great wholesale dealer. So we have pink carnations, and they were real. And this is my pink carnation. You can just pretend. You don't have to get them all out in one day, but we got them out in 2 days because we knew they were going to start wilting. And I go up to them and I'm like, hey, I'm Adrienne, and I'm out honoring working women. Did you get your carnation yet? And she's like, no, but that is so sweet. And I said, okay, here, get this. And Miles is with me, you know, babbling and all that. But now he's at school in the morning, so I can go do this faster. And I give it to them, and they're like, oh, my gosh, thank you so much. And I say, yes, absolutely great. So after 5, we're doing a quick drawing. Here's this. Jot down your name and number, and I'll just text or call you if you're the winner. And that's all I say. I do not say more than that. I say, I just wanted to make your Monday happy, you know, great, whatever day it is, Thursday. It's almost the weekend. But I just wanted to make sure that you felt appreciated because we do so much. And so they're putting that down. Some people won't do it, but a lot will. You know, really only probably 10% didn't. The other 90% did, and we're so excited. So I literally write on the back where I met them and throw it in here. If there's a key thing you want to remember about them, you can put that down on the back. And so that's exactly what you say. That's it. And then you walk away and you go get your leads. That's all you do. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, and that's the key. So I did this last week, got 30 to 40 names and numbers. Now, whenever you get home, you do not wait 3 or 4 days to call these leads. You call them that night. You make sure you have some time blocked off, no matter what you're doing or where you are, to call these leads. I want you to know, I want to make a disclosure statement, that I did not have a perfect time to call them, but I knew that if I did not call them, I would not call them. And so I literally am trying to lose weight. I've lost 25 pounds. I'm just now getting the baby weight off. But was pushing Miles in the stroller to town because we live 1.3 miles from Manning, the town, and walk back, like literally grab a wrap and walk back. And I was huffing and puffing, but I was making those phone calls. And this is exactly what you say when you call them, okay? Okay, I got one, okay. This is what it's going to be. Hey, is this Denise? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, and they'll probably ask who it is. And I'm like, hey, this is Adrienne. We met today giving out flowers. And I did the drawing, and you're the winner. Are you excited? And she says, sure, yes, absolutely. And then this is exactly what I say. Great. Do you have 30 seconds for me to tell you the details super quick on what you won? And they're like, sure. And if they're not, then I say, okay, great. Well, what's a better time for me to call? And if they don't answer, I'll leave them a voicemail, and I'll tell you what I say in the voicemail. This is what I say when I'm talking to them. Okay, great. Well, you want a gift card and a free pampering session with me at my studio. What works better for you, like weekdays or weekends? I know you work, so what works better for you? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, okay, well, I have every Monday at 5:45 at my studio, because that's, you know, they don't know, but that's our meeting time. And then I have Saturday at 10, which works best. And if those don't work, then I find a time to do that with her. But if they do, then I put her down, and I'm like, okay, great. Well, you can invite up to 5 friends, but the gift card's for you, and it's redeemable there. And I can't wait to see you there. And so then I hang up, and I'm so excited, and I have her booked. Okay, and like 2 days before, I'll be like, hey, girls, anybody coming with you? Just want to make sure I have everything ready and together. The day before, I find out what types of skin they have, or the day of, just to make sure that I'm keeping in contact with them. I just say, hey, girls, so excited to see you. What type of skin do you have? And so and so and so and so. And each phase always turns into a party. They bring 2 friends, so 3 women is a party. And I book them all at this, like, not all at the same time, but, you know, in different, like, in pockets. Like, Saturday morning, I had 6 people there, so 2 sets of leads. 2 people, and then they each brought 2 friends. And this week, just by doing that, I have sold $700, 22 faces, and several to follow up with, and already have medaled 3 new team members. And that's how you book them on the spot. Now, if they don't answer, I leave them a voicemail and I say, hey, this is Adrian. I met you the other day. Did the drawing and you're the winner. Can I give you a quick call, or can you call me back super quick so I can give you the details? And then I text them that after I leave that voicemail. And if I don't get in contact with them, I'll follow up with them in a couple of days. Like I have a couple that I need to follow up with today. But most of the ones answer and get back to me because they're so super excited. Now, from those people, I'm getting leads as well at the facial. So not only am I having these new customers, I gained like 20 new customers last week and bought product and everything, and future sales and future team members. It's amazing because your business is all about layering as well. But this is almost a power start. And the key is to get out of your comfort zone and your personal network. You can sell a couple thousand to your family and friends and make incredible money. But if you want to make around $36,000 or $36,400 in sales alone a year, this is an incredible way to do it. Leads every single week. Get out there every single week and get leads. But this is such an incredible, approachable way that is so sincere because you are honoring women and being grateful for everything that they do. Especially nurses, holy cow, they like save our lives. They do all the work. And so, and I just say, please know that the scenario, I have my iPad here with my notes so I don't forget anything because I get all excited and forget stuff. But please know that the scenario is never perfect. I made my booking calls, walking, pushing miles, huffing and puffing, and they thought that was hilarious. I'm like, yes, like I'm real. Just wanted to make sure that I called you so I didn't forget to share this incredible information with you. But here are the odds. When I texted them, I might have gotten 1 out of 20 bookings. When I call them, I get like 19 out of 20. And so that is a huge difference maker for me. So you need to call them. That is the difference. I don't know why. I know we're in an age of technology and texting and Snapchatting and all that, but I don't care. Calling works. And get back to calling. Pick up the phone. Stop being scared to talk to somebody because that is personal. And you have already built a relationship with that woman when you hand her that flower. She wants to hear from you. Okay? And so I love this. What would you do with an extra $700 to $1,000 this week? I'm so serious. Like I have more bookings that like might have canceled or whatever. That's why you have 10 on your books at all time because they'll cancel and reschedule, all that. But what would you do with an extra $700 to $1,000 this week for you and your family? And I'm so serious. I was so sick and tired of not having personal guests at my meeting. That is embarrassing. So if you're moving up the career path or you're a sales director, get it together. If you're a consultant without bookings every single week and you're not happy in your business, this is a way to change it. Make money, to get in front of faces because faces take you places. And Mary Kay always said when you're writing in your date book, you're writing in your checkbook. But it all starts with getting in front of people. Get out, get cute, and get ready and go to work. And so all it takes is a decision. And I love our National Sales Director, Summer Fortenberry, posted this the other day, and it said, if you're persistent, you will get it. If you're consistent, you will keep it. So if you are persistent, you will get it. If you are consistent, you will keep it. And so consistency is the key. You have just got to get up, get out, get cute, and go to work and make it happen. And I promise you, you don't have to work like this all the time, but if you'll do it for a week, your business will absolutely explode. And I know that's something that everybody wants. And if you're like in a rut, it's okay. If you haven't done anything, it's okay. If you have 0 appointments on your books, it's okay because all it takes is a decision. And today you can make that decision and make it happen. And so I just wanted to share this information with you because I know this is an absolutely brilliant idea and it has been executed and the results are in. And they are profitable and amazing and incredible for you and your business. And so I hope you enjoyed this training. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have an incredible, incredible Tuesday.